Hello guys, welcome back to my lecture on Pythagoras theorem. So today we will be discussing few more sums. Okay, so the next sum is, okay, so this is the question. It says that triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Point P is on base BC such that PC is equal to 1/3 BC, and if AB is 6 centimeter, find AP. Okay. So first of all, it says that triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so this is an equilateral triangle. Okay, the triangle is A, B and C. Okay, so what information do we get from this triangle that ABC equilateral? That all angles are equal, 60, 60 and 60, and also all sides are also equal. Okay, so we will see that during the sum what information we will require. Now point P is on BC. Okay, there is a point P. Okay, so there is a point P here on BC such that this PC is 1/3 BC. Okay, whatever is the value of this BC, this PC is 1/3 BC. Okay, and it is said that AB is 6. Okay, if AB is 6, of course AC is 6, and of course BC is 6 total. So directly we can say that PC is what? 1/3 BC. Okay, PC is 1/3 BC. So of course if BC is 6, okay, then BC, okay, then PC, this PC is 2 centimeters. Okay, so let us join this. Now find AP. So what is the length of this AP? So for that I will be making a construction here. Okay, so this is an altitude. Okay, this is an altitude. Okay, so we will write here construction. In construction, what do we write? Draw AD perpendicular to BC. So of course AD is the altitude. Now you should note that in equilateral triangle the altitude is always, okay, there is a relation between altitude and the side. Okay, there is a relation between what? The altitude and the side. Since triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, okay, since ABC is an equilateral triangle, therefore AD, okay, AD is √3/4 side. Okay, you can take any side. You can write AB, you can write AC, you can write BC, any side. Okay, so this is the relation of an equilateral triangle side and the altitude, that it is always √3/4 altitude, sorry, side. Okay, okay, so okay, sorry, that is √3/2, not 4. Okay, it is √3/2 into AC. Okay, so altitude is always √3/2 the side. Okay, so this gives us √3/2. AC is already known 6. Okay, so this is 3√3 centimeters. Okay, so we have got this as 3√3. Okay, now if you see here that this is AP, this is AD and this is DP. If we know, already we have found AD, if we get to know the value of DP, then we can easily find AP by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now how do we find this DP? So you can see here that this is a perpendicular. I have drawn a perpendicular, and this B and C, these points are at equal distance from A. This 6 and this 6. Okay, this is a perpendicular. We do not know whether it is bisector or not. It is just a perpendicular, and this point A is at equal distance from B and C. So by perpendicular bisector theorem we can say that BD is equal to DC. Okay, BD is equal to DC. I will drop this now. Okay, so we have BD is equal to DC. Okay, so we will say that since point A is at equal distance from points B and C. Okay, therefore AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. So therefore BD is equal to DC. Of course So BD is equal to DC is equal to half of BC. So it is half of BC matlab half of 6. So it is 3 centimeters. Okay, so this is 3. This whole thing is 3. D से C. So of course DP is 1 because 1 and 2 is 3. So we can write here D dash P dash C. Therefore DP plus PC is equal to DC. Now DP वही ढूंढना है, PC तो मिल गया 2 from the previous calculation and DC is 3. Okay, so therefore DP is 1. Okay, so this became 1. So now what is left? Apply Pythagoras theorem in this triangle ADP. You will get the value. Okay. So let us apply. So we can say that in triangle ADP, okay, in triangle ADP angle D is 90. Therefore by Pythagoras theorem AP square is equal to AD square plus DP square. Okay, so AP square is AD square. AD is 3 root 3 square. DP is 1. So here we get 3 and root 3 square is 3 and 3 square is 9. 9 3 is 27 plus 1. So AP is root 28. Okay, so root 28 means it is 2 root 7. Okay. Okay, so the value of AP is 2 root 7. So that's what we wanted to find. Find AP. Okay, clear? So you go through the sum again. Of course, you will get the idea. Okay, how did I prove this? Okay. Okay, so this is another question. It says, whatever the information is given to you, you can see here. And it says to prove this that PM, okay, this PM and PN are equal and they both are equal to root 3A. Okay, so if you see this diagram, you will be like, you will find this diagram a bit complicated. Okay, what exactly is this? But what I tell you is you only see, okay, you only see the triangle PMNR. Okay, this triangle PMR. Okay, PMR. Okay, if you see this triangle PMR, okay, okay, by the way, this MQ is also A and RN is also A. Okay, so now if you see this triangle PMR, you can see that MQ is equal to QR. Okay, MQ is also A, QR is also A. So we can say that this PQ is the median. Okay, median क्या होता है? एक triangle में, if this side comes and divides this into two equal parts, then we say that this line is the median. Okay, so we can clearly observe that in this diagram, that in triangle PMR, PQ is the median. Okay, PQ is the median. Okay, so if in a triangle you have median, you will apply Apollonius. Therefore, by Apollonius theorem, what can we say? That PM square. So if you know the formula, then you can write this 2PQ square plus 2MQ square. Okay, so it is MQ square. So PM square is not known. What is the value of PM? But PR we know it is A, so A ka square A square. 2PQ square, so you can say 2A square, and MQ is again A, so 2A square. So this gives you PM square is equal to 4A square, and this A would go there, will give you 3A square. Okay, so PM square is 3A square. Again, if you see this triangle PQN, okay, if you see this triangle PQN, we can say that PR is the median. Okay, because QR and RN is equal. Okay, so in triangle PQN, PR is median. Okay, so PR is the median. Therefore, by Apollonius theorem, okay, I'm just writing app theorem now. By Apollonius theorem, PQ square plus PN square is equal to twice PR square plus twice RN square. Okay, so PQ square is A square. Okay, PQ is A, so of course PQ square will become A square plus PN square. See, PR is again A, so 2A square Rn is again a, so 2a square. So again this gives us that Pn square is 4a square and this a square will get minus, so 3a square. Okay, by the way there's one more step after this, which is Pm is equal to root 3a. Similarly here Pn is equal to root 3a. So from both of the statements we can say that hence that Pm is equal to Pn and they both are equal to root 3a. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so you practice the sums again and again. It will be like you will have a grip on the topic, and if any doubts, surely you can ask me in the comment section. Till then, so in the next lecture we will continue few more sums. I will be bringing you few more sums. Okay, so bye, take care.